Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to No Man's Land. I'm so silly. I have actually finished picking up the bales. Would you believe it? So we have 155 of your finest silage bales in here. I can't. I was going to jump on top, but I can't. I'm stuck on the trainer. Money is up to 695,455. I have sold a couple of loads of the trees. I do need to sell some more trees. We have literally this month to finish the trees, because next month I need to get that filled in. Possibly April. If you just jump into here quickly. This one I want. So, sorghum isn't plantable until April. Now, I'm not sure if I've told you what I'm doing with the sorghum or not. If I have, you know. If I haven't, it'll be a surprise. I can't remember whether I showed you guys or whether I showed the missus what I was doing. Oh, I've been asleep. Can you tell? Still full of cold. Still full of. Ugh. So that's where we're at with that. Now, late last night, I was messing around with a trailer trying to feed the pigs. Do you remember? And after some finagling, I managed to get both pens in here topped up, so both on about 88,000 litres of pig feed. Now there's only 22 pigs per pen, but I'm sure they will scooch down to the pigs. 87,000 litres, my apologies. And they do have some straw. Not a load of straw, but they have some straw. I would like to get that topped up, so at least it would be visible. So they are doing alright. These guys, I'm pretty sure they're small in with the fact that... where's he gone? I'm sure I saw it. Yeah, 68. Which would imply that this pen is now maxed out. And then the Holsteins are getting older. I did have a quick look, because these are 2 months apart, so 8, 10, and the next lot would be 12. That way we start producing milk. But they're like 240 grand for 200 sheep, for 200 cows. So I'm just gonna let these kittens do their thing. But as I mentioned in the last episode, I think we are going to go for a minimum of 1,000 of each each animal type. So we have 2,000 pig. We've currently got 1,000 cow. I'm going to add some more barns in for other things. We currently don't have any sheep. They'll have to wait for the time being. And then this kitten here, I do believe, is now maxed out at 720. It is. The other pallet of eggs is full, so I moved that over. This one's now taken the slack, as it were. So I do need to place another one of these here. So we'll do that now while I am thinking about it. Chickens. 7, 8. I think 900 if I add that one in. We could add that one in just as like a more of a free range. No. 63 grand. We've got to add another one of these in. Not too close. I need to better get in. Now, do I put it level with the road at the front, or level with the river at the back, or somewhere in the gap? Let's just... what is that? 63,200. That's 63,258. I need to better get in. There we go. Let's jump out. So we have another... keep it like that. Free range chicken coop, if you will, although I'm going to pen them in with a fence. I should do that off screen, don't worry about that. I don't have any feed for the chickens because I put it all in this one. So, yeah, that was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? But it is what it is. So that pen is full anyways. And they'll just whir away and produce eggs. This kitten obviously needs feed and fences and chickens and feed. So that's how that's whirring. At least the pen's in, right? So I was just going to go off to bed last night, and you know, big stretch of the yawn, like that. And I thought, did I check the sales today? I'll just double check the sales. That's what I'll do. I'll go and check the sales. And there was 2 items in said sales. I haven't fed Luna this morning. There you go. Your food's in your bowl, babes. There was 2 items, one of which replaced this trailer. The other one, I was just surprised about. I was like, really? Seriously? Really? So, what I'm going to do, this is going to sound really stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. This red trailer I'm going to keep for manure. It works well. Oh, 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 oh. I've moved all the manure and all the slurry. I'm not sure where the trailer is for the slurry or the truck, but I've moved it all. So if we go into here, 193,000 litres of slurry and 136,000 litres of your finest manure. So we are going to activate the slurry and the manure. So these two will start processing all this stuff. I knew I'd forget to tell you. So that's how that's going to roll. I've decided to go unrealistic with that spreader, that lime thing. Fields are getting bigger, and I'm going to have more fields that require lime each time, and the fields are, yeah, as I say, bigger fields. I'm going to put a dirt track down here. So that's going to go. I'm going to go slightly more realistic on the usage, possibly, or I might use that one and finagle it. Oh, where am I going? I want to go up here, you silly boy. Right. So, I think that this mixer station thing is actually out of hay, if I remember correctly. Yeah, material's missing. I'm sure it's hay. It needs topping up, basically. So this is 30,000 litres on this actual feed mixer, right? We're going to sell it because I've bought a... Still haven't put the path in here. I've bought a trailer because clearly you worked that out while I was shenaniganing with the other trailer. I bought one, it was in the sales. So we're going to replace the feed mixer because we don't need a mixer, because the machine mixes it for a trailer which only accepts you see what it is. It's one of those foragey type trailers, and I'm pretty sure it takes TMR. It wants to take TMR. I'm gonna leave this with Sharon. I'm gonna leave this with Sharon, and if the other one doesn't accept TMR, we'll return it and bring this one back. I'm sure it takes TMR. And the other item that popped up in the used sales yesterday, I've left it as is, I haven't tweaked it or anything, I'm trying to be really coy and look down on myself, is it's a FENDT 1000. This is the 1038. It's got a bit of damage on it, but it popped up in the sales, so now we have two. One that we're higher purchasing and one that's not. It cost me 120 grand. I was like, take that. And then the trailer I purchased is the Quaco trailer, which I'm pretty sure accepts. I'm sure that takes thing. The saddle track's still there, by the way. So we now have a 1038. It's got 40 hours on it, but Here's what it is. Where are the trailers? Is it miscellaneous? No, it's not miscellaneous. There's loads of stuff in the miscellaneous. You don't want to go in there. Yeah, I'm sure that little squiggly one with the green on the top, I'm sure that's TMR, not forage. Isn't it? Yeah, because forage is the one with the more green in. Well, I'm going to leave that there. It's a 1038, so this is only... Oh, wrong one. So this is only 396 horses, whereas the one we've leased is 517. But it's ours, so I will still keep that one. We do have a contract with Sharon stating that we'd keep that until until December this year. So we've still got a few months left, and then that will become our tractor. So we're still going to do that. I'm in contract. Penalty charges would be incurred should I decide to change my mind. Now, I think this is 47,000. I'm pretty sure it's a push rather than a thingy. So it'll be ideal for inside the cow barn. So it's 17,000 per load more than the feed mixer. My only concern is, can I get it in and out? Will I have to... I thought maybe I need to move the feed mixer. So if we shift the feed mixer somewhere else, like run it down, empty it out, or place another one, empty it into the new one. If we move that so that I have to drive in and out of here, there's the slurry trailer, look, right away. Drive in and out of here squarer, and less of this flin-angling. So if I click on there, hay, straw, it does take DMR and silage. So we fill this up. Now, once it's full, we're going to get it in there. Oh, we've got manure spawned already. Darn, dag, nabbit. Right, let that fill up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to have a drink before I start choking again. Nice cup of tea. Right, 47,000 litres of your finest TM and the R's. Now, the question is, can I get this in there without getting stuck? I think that this base game... You see the back of the trailer's got stuck already? I need a few more horses on this tractor. Or move the fence. I did say that the other week, didn't I? Need to move the fence. Ugh, I've loused this completely, haven't I? Right. I need to get it in. The back of the trailer's going to swing itself round. There we go. So it's in. And I've got no trigger to unload. I think with a trailer, yeah, the trigger's on the... I think the trigger is actually next to... Need to get the trailer really close. Yeah. That's what it is. The trigger's really close. So this should just empty out into here. And that's 3 loads for 2 rather than, you know, continuously in and out with the feed mixer. I don't need the feed mixer. I'm not mixing feed. And then can I get back out and stick this round? The back's going to start to swing. So I've caught the back of the trailer because it swings round, and I caught the front of the tractor. We may have to tweak that fence line. We need to tweak the fence line on both sides so I got more of a swing. Ooh. I thought I was just going to plough into the trailer though. Right. I was going to leave that under here, but we need to come back and get that topped up, so I'll pop the trailer over here. So I'll leave that there with the fence. So that's a 1038. So, you know, we will upgrade the engine at some point. I just didn't. I just kept everything here as was. So, yeah, that needs topping up. I need to jump down to this guy. And we'll get this trailer sold. So it's 120 grand for the FENDT. And I think I paid... I'm not entirely sure now. It wasn't a lot. For the trailer. So let's see how much this is worth. That's not mine, but we'll repair it because it will be mine. Repair. We're paying 64 grand for that. Which books our money back up at 715,495. Still got the forklift down here that we've only used like once. But you know, can't have it always, can you, eh? Oh! That's what I was doing, you silly boy. I had a play around. And, I think that I'm going to purchase an auger wagon for the pigs. Nothing fancy, one of these cans. Doesn't have to hold loads, it just needs to hold, right? Gonna go for those. I don't understand any of that. Anyways. As is then. Green. That's the darkest colour. What's the yellow? Oh, the writing. Do I spend 100 quid on writing? Not really. Yellow wheels? Not particularly. So it doesn't hold a lot, but it's perfect for the pigs. Hopefully. We are just about to find out. Because where the auger pipe is, not only that, this should work on the little vent, hopefully. And where the auger pipe sits, there is a decent trigger above the little circular feeder things. I did do some googling and some finagling, and what I established was the people that are generally using that buildable feedlot thing feeding the piggies, because they're feeders, air quoted there, they're using a bucket to tip the feed in. That works perfectly until you've got 2,000 pigs that you need to feed today. I spend all night feeding the pigs. That, good sirs, is not an option. I do have a confession to make. The forks for the logs, I've still got the forks for the logs, and the Deutz is down that way. What I've done is I've actually purchased a big bag handler. I know, because it's just that much quicker. So yeah, if you don't like that idea, I'm sorry, but I've done it anyway. It's literally just to move the pigs, to move the logs around a bit quicker. Now please accept pig food. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what to do with this trailer. I may reduce it back down. I don't know. So I might reduce it back down, and then we could use that for the... oh, I don't know. I need a trailer that I can move stuff on. Right, let's get this pipe out. There it goes. Just like that. And if I pull up next to this one, the trigger should come straight up. No, it just automatically unloads. Job ed. While it's unloading, I'll open this other gate. I'm going to have to do both pens at the same time. I'm trying to do everything at the same time to simulate that it's one big thing. So I was tempted to go grab another doesn't empty as quick as I would hope, but it's better than keep loading and unloading and loading and unloading. It's all going horribly wrong. I was tempted to go down to the store with the livestock trailer and grab a load of the non-spotty pigs, one for each pen area thing, so there'll be 44 in each rather than 22 in each. Yeah, and then we'd have spotty pigs and just pink pigs. So there is a bit of a bump there. We'll get this filling back up. I know there's a great debate on should you buy pig food, should you make pig food, should you blah 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 blah. I like that little silo. It's a decent price for what you get. Let's jump out. Close these gates. These are very well trained piggies, if you noticed. And then I need to get this into one of these. And away it goes. When you feed them, I've noticed, it looks like pig food. When you leave and come back in again, it defaults to potatoes. Don't ask. I don't know. It's just what it does. It's just what it does. Let's have a quick look at the piggies. Piggies at the top. This is going to hold a lot of food. A lot of food. Yeah. Although reproduction's at 50%, and they'll give birth next month, maybe. I mean, pigs reproduce pretty quick, don't they? So, yeah. So this trailer is solely for pig food because it's just easier. It's literally just easier. That's all it boils down to. Ease of use. When I'm going to have, you know, a good few animals to take care of every day, the last thing I want to be doing is loading and unloading constantly to try and get the pigs fed. That is not, I'll repeat that, that is not an option. So drop that there for a second. Now, the other thing I was going to do in the last episode, actually grab that tractor again, was I wanted to place some sheds, and I never did. It got too late and too dark, and I was too busy faffing around with pigs. Oh, sorry. Let's move this trailer. I still haven't dropped that tag axle. It's still hovering in the abyss. I need to pop it on a tractor that's not this one. Right. We'll just dump that there. Now, sheds. There's a few that I looked at. Where are they gone? So, I want a modern-ish. I do like the look of that one. It's got the side thing on and it's drive-through. Oh, I like that one. Only 60 grand. These kittens I used to use a lot on FS19. Like, I mean, a lot. That was my go-to shed. I've got these guys. Where's it gone? That's the workshop we have. Ruby mod. There's a couple of smallish but biggish. We got this one. I like this one. You can change the colour of that as well. It's got a door at the front, and then a door at the side, should I say, and two at the front. So I like that. Maybe you can place it over here. Or, so that's an option. And then where's the other one? No, that's the seed potatoes. Have I passed it? There was that one I just downloaded. And that's the seed potatoes. Where's the other one I downloaded? Have I not activated it? I've got to have it down there. So there's that one. Already got those installed. This was not changeable on the car. There we go. The other one I looked at was this. So I'm thinking of placing this one actually here. So if I just, can I level that up with that one a bit more? Oh no, it's pretty level. Where's the yeah, I think that's pretty level. So I'm going to dump that one just there. We have another shed. And then the one I just looked at with the doors, this one, I do like this one, and you can change the colour. It's not too big. I'm not sure where to put it. I could just dash it in there. Goodness. So we'll have two doors this side and a single one this side. So should it go that way round? I don't know. So that gives us two new sheds, an old barn area, and then an older looking farmhouse and sheds. This is all battered and old. That's all shiny and new. These are new old. Right. We'll leave that one there as is for now. Let's go check it out. Let's go and have a look. Need the landscape, obviously. Yeah, nice new shed, which complements the other one. It's got lights. Whether or not those lights will actually do anything in the dark, who knows? We can start putting more stuff away. You see? I like that. Yeah. Two newish sheds. This old battered area. I like it. I would like another shed here. Possibly. Or something. Or nothing. So I do need to maintain all of our equipment and yeah, put it all away. Right, so this guy's here. There we go. Logs. So I've chopped the trees down back up to here. I have taken a load or so down to the biomass, and then we still need to remove all of these before March, possibly April, depending on what I put in the field. Although the field still does need prepping, we haven't got that far yet. Just got a boundary. Yeah, did go for the big bag doohickey on the front of here. So this got a habit of tipping up, which is always fun. Some of the trees in the middle, I'm getting 3 logs, and this one is ridiculously heavy. So yeah, most of the logs I'm getting 2, so you get these 2. and then some of the ones in the middle, the really tall ones, like this guy here, I'm getting an extra log, which is so heavy. Even that's tipping up, cutting them down. Well, not tipping up, but sort of bouncing forward, do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Need to get all this cleared out. Is what we need to do. So, let's double check. So, they're all good. We've just checked all those. Chickens have got a load of feed. The Holsteins have got a load of feed. A couple of months, and they will be producing milk. I'm not going to get any small ones from those for ages, am I? That's a problem. Not going to get any bubs from those in ages. Anywho's, what are we going to do now? Probably just jump back up to this guy. We need to get that filled up. Or do we move it? If we moved it, where would we move it to? Where is it? Where is it? I can't even see it, let alone move it. There's one for pigs as well, look. This guy. I mean, I could place it in here. Out of the way. In and amongst the tree. So that I then would drive all the way out. This is the one that the Crust 2 is using on his No Man's Land. I think that's, at the moment, this one's doing its job. It's just where to put it. Because where it is ideal, but with the amount of animals we've got now, not so ideal. We could dash it up there. So we'd drive out, drive round, drive back in again. Kind of defeats the object of having this. We might just have to remove some of this fencing. Anyways, let's get it filled up. That's a problem for another day. Let's get it topped up. So, how is everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're still enjoying my series. I know it's a bit of a random episode, this one. I mean, ideally I should be chopping down trees. However, not sure how many of you are going to be that interested in watching me chop down trees. We may do a bit of that in a second, actually, chop some trees down. You know, trees do need chopping down. It is a job on my list. I mean, I could just show you what I've been doing and how I've been doing it, and then yeah. So silage bells only holds 18. Let's go for 9. And if we scooch round to the hay and grab another 9, that's the hay and the silage topped up. 2 birds, 1 stone. I always come back for more. It's just, sometimes it's just easier this way. Right, hay is this side. Oh, there's your tractor. Still on the trailer. Still on me trailer. Right, and then we grab another 9 of those. Oh, missed some. There we go. So we get these in the feed mixer. There's a lot of mineral feed in there. If you remember the episode or two ago, we dumped a whole trailer full in. It cost me 60 grand. Do you remember? What defined as mineral feed. In fairness, we did buy it from the store with the service charge from the fill pipe thing, so that's my fault. For yeah, it cost me a fortune. Do you remember? And that trailer is right in the way. I may tweak some of this fence line treeage so it's easier to get in and out of here. That might just be the answer to all my problems. Right, unload this, all it this way. All the way in, all the way in. It's not going to go all the way in, too far away. I know, I'm driving around with floating bales. Unload there. Are they not going to fall in? Are you kidding me? There we go. And that's up and running again. We do need some more straw, but we're not using the straw quite as quick as everything else. At least they are now producing more TM and the Rs. I mean, it's coping pretty well in there, to be honest. So, yeah. Anywho's, what I might do off screen is get all of this repaired, washed, cleaned, repaired, topped up with the fuel, because next month is going to be a busy one. A lot of field work, prep work and all that good shenanigans. So that'll be the next, yes, March, that's the next episode. So off screen I'm probably going to get all of this sorted out, tidied up and put away. I may even work out what other shed I want to get. So we'll have another shed. I want to say here. And then something or other. We'll work that out. In the meantime, let's jump back down to here. Move this guy back. We do need another truck, by the way. Not necessarily an old school one of these. The reason I have one of these is because it's cheap. So I might go for something more modern. Not sure what, but something. Like a nice MAN truck, or you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? Or maybe the Volvo with a Globetrotter or something. Something looks a bit more like where I'm from. Less American looking and more European looking. Yeah, that is so heavy, those really fat logs. Right, I'm going to get all these loaded up. And, oh, too far. I'm going to get all these loaded up. And, I shall see you when I've done so, I suppose. that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough in here. It's gonna go south otherwise. Let's get some straps on. It's gonna go south when I take the straps off anyway. It's already jiggling around. So, not sure whether it's the trailer that's causing the issue or I don't know. It's just the logs. I was having the same issue on Deerlands, wasn't I? It really wants to tip to the right. To get this to the sell point quick. We may sell this load. Oh, I can't even turn without it trying to completely tip over. We'll take these to the farm shop, I think. Not sure we're going to make this up to the biomass. In that top one, there's a gap at the bottom. But look at the jiggle. I did this off screen and it was all jiggling around. I released the tension straps. And then one of the logs flew up onto the roof of the little building here, where the silo is. And I had to grab the forklift and knock it back down. So all the ones that don't jiggle, I'm going to take up to the biomass. All the ones that want to dance around, like, as soon as I get out of that, no jiggling. Madness. Right, let's get this sold off. There we go, 31 grand. 31,992 for those kittens. Right, you got the idea. You got the idea. You can see what I'm doing. Well, he's messing around with trees. And if you recall back towards the beginning of this series, I said I'm not doing any forestry, I've just done a load on Deerlands. You can take the truck and trailer out of Deerlands, but you can't take the forestry away, can you? Oh, back to it. The forestry is not even a thing I don't mind forestry, it's just not something that, you know, it's just not something I do. Much prefer a bit of farming, which is yeah, on hold till next month. Need to get this filled in. These trees need to come down. Let's take down a load of trees. Well, I've got trees I could be picking up, but what are you gonna do? Let's take down a load of trees. This is another one of those big ones, isn't it? A big boy. Yeah, I'll have a think about that shed. I would like another shed in. Need to clean up, tidy up, put away. I wish you wouldn't do that. There's a few things on FS when it comes to the physics and the mechanics of things like trees. And it doesn't like it. It jiggles around too much. There's too many little bits to go wrong. But yeah, you get used to it, I suppose. I want to know how people like Modest Gamer or Sim Farmer or, you know, people of that I don't know, patience. People with that amount of patience can devour whole forests in a single episode, you know, with a chainsaw. You know, perfectly delimbing every branch off of every tree on the first pass. Do you know what I mean? It's like, seriously? I struggle with a tree harvester. How are you doing it with a chainsaw? I've noticed one other thing as well. Because I use the automatic guided tree chopper downer function on the tree harvester, if my tree harvester isn't on a level, it doesn't like to chop the trees down. It flashes for a bit and then tries to work out where it needs to go, which is not normally where I want it to go, it's just where it thinks it needs to go. Also, considering this tree harvester's got like 700 horsepower, if you catch a stump with a track, it stops. It's like, no. That's annoying as well. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Yeah. A big one. See that? I couldn't work out where the tree was there for a second. It was like, nope, I ain't got the foggiest. I'm going to get this out of here a little bit. I don't want the trees next to other trees because I'm using the big bag thing. I can't pick them up. Nope. Over there. Drop it off then. What are you doing? Oh, it's sat on the track. You see, it's silly little things like that always take the time. I mean, hopefully this shouldn't take me too long to clear out. But two guesses what I'm going to be doing off screen. Yep, chopping down trees. I may see if off screen I can get these trees removed and if I get these, I'm kind of stuck now. I don't want the trees on the trees. I just said that, didn't I? It's a pain in the bum trying to pick it back up. It is what it is. Right, let's grab this one. See, even the guided thing doesn't always work. I mean, the chopping of the down of the tree isn't too big a problem. It doesn't take all that long to do. The bit that takes the most time is picking them up, sticking them on the trailer, and trying to get them to a sell point without it all going completely horribly wrong and jiggling around all over the place. But, you know, it is what it is. This is completely my fault. Let's grab this one. There we go. Now we'll have to, well, after I've collected these trees, I'm going to have to get the stump grinder out and take out a few of these stumps before I start driving into them. Anyways, you don't want to see me finessing with trees for the rest of this episode. I'm going to crack on and get them all down, hopefully, and then yeah, get them all down, get them all sold. Next episode we can crack on with some field work, some actual farming. So yeah, I'm still tempted to go for the feed lot for the cows and put beef cows in it, like I have the pigs, like a fattening barn if you like, a fattening thing. Grab a load of steers, chuck them in, fatten them up. I'm probably going to go for Angus, let's be honest. Just feed him hay. I mean, that field there may become a hay field because I'm going to need a lot of feed. I did watch Pharmacop's little testing the other day, and he was saying that the production from dairy cattle on just hay or TMR, there is a slight difference, but you know, I wouldn't say it was over my home out. Now, I only ever feed my beef cattle hay because I don't need them to be productive. But apparently this tree does not want to be cut down. You see, because I'm not level, it didn't like the idea of that, because the tree harvest is not level. I'm getting that a lot. I have to sort of kind of jiggle it around to try and get it to work. You would have thought there'd be some sort of self-leveling system on this. What they need to do is get on with the FDR guys and get them to have some of their machines in here. Oh. Yes, I've only ever fed beef cattle hay, solely hay. Apparently they will get older faster. They'll be worth more money faster or something. So I've always said 36 months for a beef cow is at maximum value. Pharmacop's test said before their first calf, so at 26, 27 months would be the best time to sell them. But yeah, I think I'm still going to go for just hay on the beef cows and probably still wait till they're 36 months. But I'm thinking about grabbing like 100 of them, fatten them up, not fatten them up, keep them healthy, and yeah, keep them healthy and let them reproduce. And that 100 I will never sell. I will just keep them as my breeders. And then when all the calves and that best price, we'll sell the calves. Which is basically what I'm going to do with the pigs, I think. So, anywho's, I digress. So I'm going to crack on and get all this done. You don't need to see me chop any more trees down here. You've seen me chop a tree, you've seen me chop all the trees. Right. Nothing changes, it's exactly the same. So that's doing its thing. I've got all these ones down. I mean, there aren't that many more trees, in fairness, to go, is there? So I might as well just crack on and get them all down and sold. Just scooch up, send the drone up. So yeah, we've only got those few left. Not sure what's taking me so long. Oh, what am I like? So yeah, I'm gonna keep working my way around, chop all these down, get some of these stumps removed, get this log trailer filled back up and sold, you know, umpteen times. Get these out. Try and get this ploughed out so that we can start with the stone picking and the lime and all that good stuff. In the next episode, I've got to spend an absolute fortune on the strip fields, but yeah, it is what it is. So, on that shininess, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please. Take care, I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.